Forced marriage is the opposite of arranged marriage. I told you that arranged marriage is not an automatic. So you have to examine the person you want to marry. If the person is worthy to you, so you can agree to marry the person. But when it comes to forced marriage is when they impose someone on you that you must marry such a person. It may be your parent or your guardian. This thing happens even within the rich people, even the poor people. The royal people, they used to do the forced marriage, that this is the person I want you to marry, this is the person that you must marry. So forced marriage may be because of money, it may be because of power, it may be because of lineage, it may be because of faith, it may be because of knowledge. I've seen someone who believes that there's a particular family that has knowledgeable people and he wants his daughter to marry from that family. So it is also a forced marriage. You can engage in arranged marriage for them, or you can arrange for them to meet, and when they meet and they discuss and they love each other, they can proceed in marriage. If there is no mutual understanding between both of them, the marriage is not going to hold. That is a forced marriage. The best example of forced marriage is the marriage between Prince Charles, the present king of United Kingdom, and Princess Diana. You know, it was a forced marriage because both of them came from the royal family. So they want them to marry each other. And there was no law between both of them. That was the reason why Princess Diana later left home and was running from one Muslim man to another Muslim man because he was not happy in that marriage. Money does not matter sometimes. Power does not matter sometimes. The lineage does not matter sometimes. Even the royalty does not matter sometimes. What matters is love. If there is no chemistry between both of you, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how awesome you are, no matter how wealthy you are, if there's no chemistry between both of you, that marriage will never be a lasting love. Our parents should be very, very careful by forcing their daughter or their son to marry someone whom they don't love. That's why we are having a lot of divorce. I've seen someone whom a parent wanted her to marry a man just because they come from the same town. At the end of the day, they had like 3 children. At the end of the day, the woman said, I've done what my parents want me to do, and I'm leaving the marriage today. The woman left the marriage. The marriage was forced initially. The woman did not enjoy the marriage. There was no chemistry. There was no physical love between both of them. There was no emotional love between both of them. Even there was no spiritual love between both of them. So they ended up in divorce. So that is why we are having a lot of divorce today. Another forced marriage is when people commit fornication. After fornication, the lady is pregnant and they got married just because the lady is pregnant and the man does not even love the lady, or the lady does not even love the man. So at the end of the day, they are going to separate because that marriage was coming as a forced marriage because of the pregnancy that entered them. So we have to be very, very careful when it comes to the issue of marriage. Honestly, in marriage is the source of peace, even in our community. Any child that comes from good home, we're going to have peaceful society. The reason why we are having problems in our society today is because the majority of the children are bastards. So how do you expect a bastard to behave? Why are we having a lot of paternity issues? People are doing DNA to determine whether the child belongs to them or not. This is something that we need to work on. Inshallah, I'm going to talk about the reason why we are having a lot of divorce in our environment today. Is that because of forced marriage, or maybe there's no emotional and physical love between both of them? At the end of the day, they continue to gamble with marriage. Then that marriage will later eat the rock. That's why we are having a lot of broken homes. And when there's broken homes, the children are going to suffer for it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from broken home. May Allah continue to help us so that we're going to have a mutual understanding marriage that is going to have a lasting love. قل قالوا عسى استغفر الله ولكم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. السلام عليكم.